APC Chieftain hails US designation of Nigeria, demands action for corrupt officials. Okay? A former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Timmy Frank, has applauded former United States President, I don't understand, President Donald Trump for designating Nigeria as a country of a particular concern. Why are you adding former United States President to his name? He's not a former president. He is the president. Why are you adding former? He said for designating Nigeria as a country of particular concern, CPC, over persistent mines, human rights violations and government failure to protect citizens. Frank, in a statement released in Abuja on Saturday, described Trump's decision as a bold and long overdue move that exposes the Nigerian government's complicity in widespread insecurity and corruption. Trump, in a post on his Truth Social platform on Friday, announced that the United States had listed Nigeria as a country of particular concern, citing widespread attacks on Christians and the existential threats facing Christianity in the country. Thousands of Christians are being killed. Radical Islamists are responsible for this mass slaughter. Trump wrote, "I am hereby making Nigeria a country of particular concern, but this is the least of it." Reacting, Frank said Trump's action speaks truth to power and demonstrates greater concern for the lives of ordinary Nigerians than the country's current leadership has shown. We commend President Trump for this courageous stand. It is long overdue. Frank said, by this action, Trump has shown he cares more about the welfare and safety of ordinary Nigerians than those elected to lead them. He said the U.S. designation was a direct result of the Nigerian government's tolerance for impunity, its failure to prosecute perpetrators of mass buying, and the systemic corruption that fuels insecurity. The truth is that this administration is not interested in ending the mines. Frank said insecurity has become a business for some within the system. Corruption and impunity are the twin engines driving this crisis. Frank called on the U.S. government to impose targeted sanctions, including visa bans and access freezes on Nigerians' official complicit in human rights abuses and the looting of public funds rather than measures that would further impoverish ordinary Nigerians. We appeal to the United States to ensure sanctions are directed strictly at those responsible for the atrocities, not at citizens already suffering from government failure, he said. He accused the Nigerian authorities of protecting buyers and negotiating with terrorists, yes, instead of prosecuting them, adding that the government knows those behind the mines but chooses complicity over justice. True. To me, you said the truth. Frank, who currently serves as the United Liberation Movement for West Papua ULMWP ambassador to East Africa and the Middle East, urged the international community to move beyond rhetoric and hold corrupt Nigerian officials accountable. The time for polite diplomacy is over. The world must stand with victims, not with those profiting from bloodshed, he said. President Trump's action gives hope to millions of Nigerians who feel abandoned by their own leaders. Frank warned that failure to act decisively would worsen the humanitarian crisis and embolden those benefiting from insecurity. The recurring bloodshed is a direct reflection of governance failure. He added, officials entrusted with protecting lives must be held accountable when they fail. He thanked Trump for his moral courage and urged other world leaders to emulate him in standing up for justice and human rights in Nigeria. All other world leaders so should put their mouths, no be small thing. Matthew Aedoga says, hop him too. Ibea says, this one never drink APC water. As Jack Morgan says, current or former chieftain, I don't know. Whatever, which one he is. He shall saying the truth. But let Rejoice says, APC party know this man. Are they aware he said this? John Prince says, Ewo, come see small truths will come out. Oh no, Emeka says, they started with one of their party members. They are addressed as Mr. Wole Soyinka. He will soon reach all of them. Jackson Derrick says, chameleons has begun their pretense. Some people have trust issues. It is well. HRA says they will also declare this one missing. Celestine Occasion says truth is to be spoken no matter what. And Lord Alora says just the play. How is Libya today or Afghanistan? That's the thing with President Trump putting his mouth in Nigeria's case. What about the one he supported, Libya and Afghanistan? What's happening there today? It is well. At APC Naivo says, Lord Alora, Nigerian military that Boko Haram defeat so easy is what you want to use to compare almighty big US. I hope you are aware Gaddafi lost his life and some of his son. And Lord Alora says, so you mean the same thing is going to happen to Nigeria and Tinubu? Let's see how it goes. Ben JP Aota says, how did he reject it? By spoken words or handwritten letter or by going there to warn him? Please, how? We need evidence. And no County says APC will suspend this one by Monday. It's like they didn't tell him that truth is an enemy in APC. Jonathan Ogbonna says, I like men who speak truth always. God bless you, man. As Marco Fortune says, truth is bitter. Or yes, so truth is bitter. And Nefo Kale says, they like this Ted Cruz get Nigerian girlfriend. I don't suspect this in sudden but very commendable interest in Nigeria. As Chris Dan says, Tinubu is a blessing in disguise to Nigeria, whether we believe it or not. It is working. Show us the working now. Show us the working. Chris Andy says, my dear brother, God bless you for standing for the truth. Not like the cowards who refuse to stand with the oppressed. As Kennedy Gegele says, I'm always amused when this man is being described as former APC spokesman or APC chieftain. Why are you amused? It is well. As Ajibola says to me, Frank, an APC chieftain, how? You see, as how? So that means the person that wrote the news made a mistake. Jude says, this is the only APC member whose conscience is still alive. Brother, God bless you for standing for the truth. And Monday says, where is Ononuga, or what they call him? Is he sleeping? He's thinking of what he's conjuring his lies. He's writing it. When he finishes with conjuring his lies and he sweet to the ear, he will come and talk. As a brother says, he has left APC to PDP to PNB regime. Oh, okay. As Prince Chieftain says, who be this man? Say, from where he come from? Please, somebody remind me his name again. Oh, they are coming. As Esther says, patiently waiting for a normal Chris version. Hey, Ahala. At Elizabeth says, when did he become that? At Akim says, who be this? At Comrade Newman says, God bless you. Positive Jen says, best way to go. And listeners, don't forget to like, to share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.